Okay, today is the 27th of September 2022, and the time now is 6:26, look like a.m. But I'm going to record what happened on the 26th, which was yesterday, Monday. I'm behind in my recording. Some of my days are missing because my computer sound, when I'm recording, my sound is acting up. But that's the only time it's acting up, when I'm recording. So I had to put on earphones with a microphone. Okay. Okay. There's these people are game stalkers right here. I'll tell you all these people on the other, even on the other street and behind us, a whole neighborhood. The seconds have to count up to 45. Okay. It's him. Ah, it went backwards. I'm trying to get caught up with my videoing. I have the timeline, but I didn't video. That's him right there. For some reason, it'll just go back. So I have to wait till it come back. It don't always do that, so I can't figure out yet. Really help me try to figure out why it do that. Sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it don't. There's a car sitting down there. There always be somebody sitting. You can see, oh, that's him probably flashing. That's him walking right there. The time is 6:16. He started at 6:15 though. 6:15:45. There's people walking down there. So I don't know if they got them patrolling this street right here, but all those cars, you see cars uh, riding past here all day and all night because they patrolling. This is what they do. They have people just riding. They just get paid to ride. The blue truck. There it is. I didn't know which direction it was coming from. So he patrolling early in the morning at 6:48. Okay, there he. Look how skinny he getting. I need to be out there walking. I got a treadmill out in the garage, but that thing is too heavy. There's too much stuff out there. So we didn't need to unpack all the stuff we have. Need to get rid of more stuff. Tell you the truth. Not usually just packed up. Got a lot of empty boxes out there. I got tired of tearing up boxes. It was hard tearing up those boxes. I brought a box cutter and then lost it. Don't know where I put it. Okay, so he walked. He first left home at 6:15. So he coming back. He came back at 6:53, and so he going back out. Look at that. Now this is in front of my bedroom. A program of energy. That's exactly what this is. This is not the real sun. This is a program of energy that they use the real sun. Look at that car pulling up right there. Let's go back. Okay. That's right at my room. That's why there's so much energy in this house. In this room here. There's energy throughout the whole entire house. So you get the energy from the electrical sockets. Because a smart meter is nothing but a weapon where they can attack you inside your house. You got the energy coming out from under the ground. You got the energy coming out from the cars. Look at that car right there. And then you got energy from the sky. So you know this is the purest of evil that is in these people, which I just don't believe they're human. I really don't. I believe whatever has come here has spread itself far and wide to come to take over the earth. I believe that. And I believe this is who Jesus is going to be fighting during Armageddon. The creatures. That thing floating. It's coming from that there. Remember how clear it is. Still got something out there floating. That's coming from that fake sun. I'm going back to 751. So I got to count. You got to count up the seconds to 40. Right now it's on 8. Okay, this is it here. Right there. The black Jeep. So you can't see those attacks in the daytime. I do know this house right here. This is the house where those guys be over there shooting and be making. Sometimes, well, the guy stopped doing all that hitting because somebody told him to stop. Because I knew that they over there. I knew they over there anyway. I can feel the attacks. I got the old lady down, but I don't see her. Unless I put the wrong time down. I do that sometimes for some reason. There she go. So I had the wrong time down. She must have came out at 7:57. And I hit 7:51. There she go. I had should have been a 7. I had a 1. See how this sits with no lights on. Something like that. It's that same thing from that sun. I missed it. Hmm. I hit the wrong time. I had this. It must have been on. He must have been over here on that time. There you go, right there. I had 8:08:51, but it's 8. So by the time I got to 8:08, he was on the other screen. He keep walking like that, he gonna be skin and bones. Okay. I think this time he going home. It's a trash man right there. stick. I guess the health got me, probably stimulating me to orange. Both of the men were orange. That's the UPS. First, I didn't know what that was because they don't look like the regular UPS truck. I didn't know what it was. Okay. Okay. Now you know. He ride all the way over here, wherever he's staying with his daughter, he claims. That's his house over there. He said his wife died. You know. And see how this man, he just keeps this door open. That's because he got something in this van. He have left that door open all night long. And then he have left the window down all night long. Then he left his own self outside all night long. All night he was out there with no shoes on, no shirt. Okay, there's a blue truck going down to the right. Always busy, 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 busy. There was somebody hit the house with a signal. Oh, excuse me. Okay. 10:29. I'm gonna pick 10:29. 10:40. Okay, that girl did bring in some mail package. She didn't really do nothing wrong. I just I think those are my packages. I ordered some shoes. I don't know if that's it or not, but they got my feet so sore, so I got to get my muscle built back up in my feet. Yeah, pretty. No. I think one pair. No, those are that's my I don't know what it is. Oh, I think I ordered some Epsom salt so I can soak my feet and probably my shoes. But just trying to put my feet in my shoes got my feet sore. So I got to. I used to go to and I'm wondering were they attacking my feet even back then? How my feet got real sore, and I was going to a foot specialist, and he sent me to a spa, and they had me put my feet in a spa that was infected, and my skin got infected. And I'm trying to make an appointment to go to the doctor. They talking about 3 months. Honey, I am not waiting no 3 months, and I got all this stuff on my skin. So what I did, I remember looking at Martha Stewart, and she was saying that ingredient what she uses, it draws impurities out of your skin. I had wrote the recipe down, but I can't. I still know the recipe, but I don't know how much vinegar you're supposed to put in there because it helps some type of reaction. So it's 1 part Epsom salt. So if you want to make 5 cups of Epsom salt, you use 5 cups of sea salt, and you'll use 2.5 cups of baking soda. And I can't remember the vinegar. And you'll use 5 cups of powdered milk. The powdered milk is to keep the water soft. And so I made it, and I got it wasted there anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. I can't remember if I stayed. I think I stayed at 15 minutes. But anyway, when I got up out of that water, my whole body, I was full of like little tiny wingworms. I should have sued them people. That's what I should have did. I had plenty of opportunity to sue and never did because when I had my son, that woman being so mean to me, uh, I didn't get to the labor room. I had him out in the hallway, and she just, I mean, if I could have kicked her, I would. She was just being real bad, but she didn't have no gloves on, and my son popped out like a football, and she caught him. Didn't have no gloves on, and I could have sued her for that because she was really being mean to me. Um, but I heard they fired her anyway. But I had a lawsuit at that hospital. Tell you the truth, more than one time, but I didn't ever sue. Cause when they sent me home hemorrhaging, and I could have sued for that. I could have sued for my youngest daughter too, cause them people in that hospital, they just don't care. I had a lot of problem with that hospital. I remember, I think I've been under attack for a long time, cause I was having some type of spasms from my back all the way around to my heart, and I went to the hospital, and they had me sitting there for hours. I couldn't even move. I was sitting there with my night clothes on because I couldn't move. Every time I move, I would have a spasm that would come from my back, the middle of my back, all the way around to my heart. And they just let me sit there all night long before they ever came and got me. But I was dehydrated. You know, this what this stuff here do. I've been on a attack since the 80s. Since the 80s. That's when I started really having a problem, the same problem I'm having now back in the 80s. I started hearing the voices back in the 80s in our hometown. So somebody from my home, well, I know what it was. It was the chief of police. That's what I believe it was. At first I thought it was my ex-boss. But then unless he, well, I still believe that the chief of police that put my name on this blackball list. Okay. That black truck. Now the first time I seen that black truck, it came right here and turned around and went back out. Now it's going down to the right. I didn't do a lot of checking the timeline because I was, I started getting really tired. 22:20. I'm gonna let it count up to 20. No, it's 22. Okay. Yeah, it's still 22. It's 22:20. Okay, I'm gonna let it count up to 20. Now I gotta let it count to 18. You will see how they attack our dogs. And 2 of them still puppies. Don't bother us, so there they go. They just like to come outside and play. Look at them running. They just like to play. And you got these devils, pure rotten, low life piece of crap devils that want to attack dogs. They ain't bother nobody. I haven't bothered nobody. Well, they call themselves trying to punish you for sin. At least that's what they be saying. But that's not the case. They just evil and greedy for money. Because whoever it is, the Illuminati or whoever's paying out this money to depopulate the earth, that's what is going on. And this the law helping to kill people. Hmm? Them the 2 babies right there. They like to play. They be playing rough though sometimes. I be telling, look, behave. Look at that. Ain't bothering nobody. just out there running in their yard. Ain't bothering nobody. But it's here, if we retaliate and start attacking them, then the law will come and kill us. But it's all right. Their day is coming because God is tired of the craziness. God is tired of the craziness. He tired of it in the church. He tired of it in the medical. He tired of it in the law. He tired of all this crazy stuff that people doing. It look like some kind of light right there. Right there. There's no telling what people do to you. Now look at it. They so stupid. Now look how all this here, but this here now they want to draw it over here. Cause they idiots, pure idiots. But all that they used to see stuff more than that they're going. And it's not even the same. They're just idiots, pure idiots. And these dogs ain't bother not one soul, not nobody. That's why I go out there. When I see all that crap there, I'll go out there. So I know if there's anything out there. And there's something out there because you can feel it. You don't see all that there. But you can feel something. There's something that you can feel. It's an uneasiness. And then it feel like something pinch. It's like kind of like pinches or something. And why would you be so mean? That's why people not living, the young people not living long now. Out of meanness, pure meanness. And again, it's the good ones who die. The ones that's good and can be a good in the community. Them bad devils, them the one that's living. Unless somebody shoot them. But you got the bad ones shooting the good ones. But these bad ones, they die horrible deaths. Like the boy that shot my son. He not dead yet, but he gonna die a horrible death. Because the two boys that was with him, they both died horrible death. I mean, they died bad death. One of the boys that died, from what I hear, got his penis cut off and stuffed in a the trunk of a car and pushed down in the river. They pushed the car with him in the trunk. And see, he's the one that could have told everything, told the truth. But see, he died a horrible death. They both died worse death than my son. But the boy that shot my son, when he do die, it's gonna be a horrible death. He already been shot already. When he trying to rob somebody, the boy shot him. Said he would have killed him, But he remembered he had a child. My son had a child too. 2-year-old little girl. She's 17 now. Beautiful. And real smart. And then they told all kind of lies on my son. The chief of police that put my name on this blackball list, he told a bunch of lies on my son. He gonna die a horrible death too. A horrible one. Because he's doing too much killing and covering up deaths. He's covered up a lot of death. And some he doing too, I do believe. And he still may be the one that's got this stuff going on me now. But that's okay. God knows. God told me he see the cover up. He called out the judge's name. He called out the chief of police name. He called out the CIA name, the head of the CIA name. Who else was it? Let's see. Oh, the DA. He called out the DA name. He said, I see the cover up. This is what he told me. I see the cover up. And told me, he said, be still and know that I am the Lord your God. I was in church by myself. I went to church and I prayed. I was in there for an hour praying to the Lord. And this is what God told me. Be still and know that I am the Lord your God. He called out their name and said, I see the cover up. And I had a prophetess to tell me the same thing, that God told her the same thing. She just started jumping up, hollering. God said, I see the cover up. I see the cover up. And so they got the answer. Because God holding them responsible. He holding them responsible for what they doing. The lies that they tell. The favoritism that they show. Okay, so that's the end of that. This was the 26th.